Yoga. Yoga is a very vast term. In context to the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, there are 8 limbs of yoga: Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, and Samadhi. So whenever we say we are practicing yoga, most of the times we are exaggerating. In the scriptural philosophies of yoga, it defines Yujyate Anena iti yoga, which means union. Union between Jivatma and Paramatma. Self-consciousness to the supreme consciousness. But that's not how you begin with. Understanding this takes a whole lifetime. You need to undergo a certain process in a particular atmosphere to understand this. But this awareness of making up your mind to start this process is the beginning. I'm not a guru, not a saint, not a mystic, but a common man who was destined to begin this journey at a very young age. I started practicing yoga to be very specific asanas when I was 8 years old. Back then, yoga was not as popular as how it is today. My sincere thanks to our beloved Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi ji. Back then, practicing asanas was a bit materialistic. Playing competitions, representing on national and international levels, performing in the events, and participating in TV shows. And 9 years. 9 years I continued in this manner. I made a good physique though and gained a great confidence in a very positive way. But one fine day I realized that yoga is something different. It's much more sacred and I need to learn it in the right manner. The first thing I learned was mindset. The mindset with which you begin your yoga abhyasa or sadhana plays a very crucial role than actually doing the sadhana. In this materialistic world, our mind is always connecting the dots. It's not about thinking. You cannot stop thinking. Thinking is the only major function, or I can say the innate nature of your mind. Most of the times it's your worry, fear, anxiety, regrets, doubts, curiosity, and so on. You need to break this loop of thoughts. You need to understand that you cannot stop thinking. The right word for that is channelize your thoughts than to stop thinking. Remember, this one simple concept can solve this. Our speed of thoughts is directly proportional to our breathing rate. Slow down your breathing and you will slow down your speed of thoughts in your mind. I personally believe that in this present world, breathing is the only loyal entity you have. That is with you since you were termed alive till you are dead. When you begin your practice every day, make sure you spend at least 10 minutes to channelize your thoughts and bring your complete awareness on your own self. Slowly start observing the movements of your shoulders, your thoracic movements, movements of your rib cage, and the movements of your abdomen. For the next few minutes, try to forget everything around you, all the other thoughts, all the external noise, and just focus on your own self, on your breathing. My second learning was when I realized that flexibility is a luxury, stability is a necessity. After my 12th standard, I went to study in an ashram in Bangalore. And this place changed my perspective towards looking at yoga. It all started with routine, diet, and spirituality. My day started at 5 a.m. in the morning with yoga abhyasa, followed by a sattvic breakfast where we also had to do serving duty as well. The most important aspect of the life in an ashram was the friends meet, the Maitri Milan. The most spiritual 45 minutes of the day where we chanted shlokas from Bhagavad Gita, Vedas, and Upanishads, and gained wisdom from the most learned scholars and the best spiritual masters of this country, Bharat. After learning from these spiritual masters and living in the way we lived in an ashram, we realized that yoga is not what you do on your mats every day. It's everywhere, literally in all parameters of your life. While studying, it's dhyana. While eating, sattvic ahara. While doing seva, it's karma yoga. While praying, it's bhakti yoga. And it's everywhere. If you concentrate on the asana aspect as well, it's very important to understand that it's not always about attaining the final posture. Most of the times, it's about the process of attaining it. The process is very important. You need to start enjoying this process. Synchronization. Synchronizing your every single movement with your breathing and being aware of the minute changes that take place in your body while you are in the yogic posture and maintaining it with stability is the most important part to begin with. The third learning was yoga is not mechanical, it's spiritual. Tight-fitting synthetic clothes, a celebrity trainer, non-slip yoga mats, expensive smartwatches, and a good aroma. Wow. That's what we think are the prerequisites of yoga, but it's not. It's an individual personal journey of your own. Following the yamas and niyamas, not all but at least the basic ones, are the prerequisites to start your sadhana. It's not just another thing that you're willing to start from tomorrow. It's something more sacred. It's something which has the potential to change your life if done and started in the right manner. Basic things like waking up early in the morning, emptying your bowels before you start your sadhana, having a controlled and well-planned diet is what is required, and the major thing is consistency. Don't make your yoga abhyasa or sadhana a choice. Make it your highest priority, a ritual, an integral part of your day-to-day life. And that's it for today. I hope you gained something valuable in the last few minutes. If you did so, please consider subscribing. I'll see you soon. Till then, pranam.